comedian Nish Kumar has shared his thoughts on why he thinks Russell Brand's TV career dried up in 2018 and 2019. Allegations of sexual abuse, rape and assault made against Brand emerged last week, as the result of a combined investigation by Channel 4 Dispatches and The Times. In a program aired by Channel 4 on Saturday night, 16th of September, 4 women shared their alleged experiences of abuse by the comedian between 2006 and 2013 when the star was at the height of his fame. 3 more women have since come forward with more allegations. Brand has denied all allegations and said that all his relationships have been consensual. Speaking on his shared podcast Pod Save the UK, comedian Nish discussed the allegations coming to light with journalist Coco Khan. Kumar then discussed how allegations against Brand had been discussed prior to the investigation coming to light last week. The comedian shared this belief as to why Brand's TV career appeared to slow down, with Kumar claiming that people were simply not willing to work with Brand. On the podcast, the comedian said, "I think if you look at Russell Brand's IMDb page, you see that his television work in Britain starts to dry up around 2018, 2019. And that's simply because increasingly people were just not willing to work with him." He then discussed the complainants, with 4 telling their stories in the Channel 4 Dispatches program and another coming forward after. Kumar said, "The only people that come out of this with any credibility are the victims who have been brave enough to step forward and the journalists who have worked extremely hard to produce rigorous pieces of journalism so that they could get around the threats of a very powerful man's lawyers, and until we start asking ourselves the hard questions we're never ever going to progress out of this. Until men start asking the hard questions about how we conduct ourselves, until people in powerful positions start asking questions about why they're indulging the whims of predators and monsters, until any of that happens, nothing is going to change." It comes as another woman has come forward with allegations against Brand. The comedian and actor has been accused of exposing himself to a woman and laughing about it minutes later on his BBC Radio 2 show. The fresh claims against Brand come after a 5th woman has come forward with claims Brand pinned her down and kissed her, even though she told him to stop. He recently shared a video statement denying criminal and very serious allegations and insisting all of his sexual relationships had been consensual. The woman, who is the most recent to come forward and who has chosen to remain anonymous, claims the incident took place in 2008, when she was working for an organization in the same building as the BBC in Los Angeles. The woman never made a formal complaint. However, BBC management was informed about the incident in 2019, but no formal action was taken. She claims she answered the door to Brand and his team on June 16, who were set to pre-record an episode of The Russell Brand Show. The woman alleged she went to the bathroom to get her medication and walked past the radio studio. She claims that while she was squatting to look through the medicine cabinet, she felt someone behind her. The woman claims turned around to face a man's crotch. "I was startled and got up and I realized it was the man that had let in Russell," she told BBC News. She recalled him saying, "Oh, I think you're a bit alright. I think you're a bit of alright," and that he was going to call her Betty. The woman said that wasn't her name, and claims he replied, "Well, I'm gonna F you." And I said, "No, you're not." She says he then pulled out his penis on his hand and pretty much served it to me as you would be serving someone some food. The woman said she felt trapped as the bathroom door was closed. Brand has denied any allegations. In a statement on his YouTube channel, Brand said, "Now, this isn't the usual type of video we make on this channel where we critique, attack and undermine the news in all its corruption, because in this story, I am the news. I've received 2 extremely disturbing letters, or a letter and an email. One from a mainstream media TV company, one from a newspaper listing a litany of extremely egregious and aggressive attacks, as well as some pretty stupid stuff like community festivals should be stopped, that I shouldn't be able to attack mainstream media narratives on this channel. But amidst this litany of astonishing, rather baroque attacks, often very serious allegations that I absolutely refute. These allegations pertain to the time when I was working in the mainstream, when I was in the newspapers all the time, when I was in the movies. And as I've written about extensively in my books, I was very, very promiscuous. Now, during that time of promiscuity, the relationships I had were absolutely always consensual. I was always transparent about that. Then almost too transparent, and am being transparent about it now as well. And to see that transparency metastasized into something criminal that I absolutely deny makes me question, is there another agenda at play? Particularly when we've seen coordinated media attacks before, like with Joe Rogan, when he dared to take a medicine that the mainstream media didn't approve of, and we saw a spate of headlines from media outlets across the world using the same language. I'm aware that you guys have been saying in the comments for a while, "Watch out, Russell. They're coming from you. You're getting too close to the truth. Russell Brand did not kill himself." I know that a year ago there was a spate of articles. Russell Brand's a conspiracy theorist, Russell Brand's right-wing. I'm aware of news media making phone calls, sending letters to people I know for ages and ages. It's being clear to me, or at least it feels to me like Terry's a serious and concerted agenda to control these kind of spaces and these kinds of voices. And I mean, my voice along with your voice. I don't mind them using my books and my stand out to talk about my promiscuous consensual conduct in the past. What I seriously refute are these very, very serious criminal allegations. Also, it's worth mentioning that there are witnesses whose evidence directly contradicts the narrative that these 2 mainstream media outlets are trying to construct, apparently, in what seems to me to be a coordinated attack. If you've been the victim of sexual assault, you can access help and resources via www.rapecrisis.org.uk or calling the national telephone helpline on 0808 802 9999. Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.